As if there was any last lingering doubt, everyone now hates the media. I know that may sound like familiar news, and that we are largely to blame for our plunging credibility, especially in the supercharged atmosphere surrounding Donald Trump and the campaign, and even more so after the assassination attempt. For decades, of course, Republicans and conservatives have felt they can't get a fair shake from the press, who many now see as an arm of the other party. But now it's Democrats and liberals who hold the White House and are increasingly disgusted with the coverage. New technology enables both sides to circumvent the dreaded MSM and get their message directly to voters through social media and by their own video. That may get amplified by the tube and the web without the annoyance of reporters asking questions. Take J.D. Vance, Trump's new running mate, who was chosen in part because of his smooth television performances. Asked by Sean Hannity about the terrible things he said about the former president in 2016, including cynical a hole and America's Hitler, Vance owned it, and then declared, "I bought into the media's lies and distortions. I bought into this idea that somehow he was going to be so different, a terrible threat to democracy. It was a joke." Trump survives shooting, but the politically charged blame game never fades. The Ohio senator then seamlessly pivoted to Joe Biden is the one who's trying to throw his political opposition in jail. Joe Biden is the one who's trying to undermine American law and order. Also taking shots at Vice President Harris, Vance said leading Democrats all have gone on TV, on radio and newspapers and said for years that Joe Biden can do the job and he's doing just fine. Well, now we know they were lying, and we should punish them for lying to our faces about it. Punish them? How, exactly? This reminds me of the time that Trump said that NBC and CNN should have their licenses pulled or other action taken for blowing off his Iowa caucus victory speech. I asked him about this in our Mar-a-Lago interview, but he just dwelled on the unfairness of being denied the spotlight he was owed. Trump is in a special category because he constantly assailed the national media as the enemy of the people and attacked journalists by name, instantly downgrading them to third-rate reporter and their organizations to failing. On the other hand, the former president views himself as counter-punching against 9 years of endless media attacks portraying him as a dictator and authoritarian, Hitler and Mussolini, and a man who would undo the fabric of democracy.